Hello.
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 That was proper dodgy. And hello and welcome to the Stage Stars weekly podcast. This is the first one we've ever done, so give us a break. And you're here this week with Scott,
Sophie, Jess,
And Joe.
and every week we're going to have the same sort of features going on. So this week we're going to challenge Sophie. There'll be our weekly quiz, Ask Us Anything, The Meaning of Joe, Make Scott Laugh, Sophie's Unbelievable Facts, and Would You Rather. And we're going to start off with Challenge Sophie. And this week Sophie's challenge is to gargle or try and sing a song with water in her mouth. So first of all, Sophie's going to put the water in her mouth, and then we're going to tell her the song that she needs to do.
I can't.
Come on,
How much?
you can do it.
How much?
Just enough.
No, it's gonna.
You're going to fail the challenge already.
Oh.
It's not a good start.
Right.
Ready? Right, okay, and Joe, you name the song.
Poker Face by Lady Gaga.
Ready? And week one of the week one of the podcast, Challenge Sophie has ended in a fail. If you do have any idea, yeah, give up. If you do have any ideas for a Challenge Sophie, please do write into us at podcast@stagestars.net. And we're now going to go to our weekly quiz. So, each member of staff is going to have a bit of paper and a pen. And I'm going to read out the questions, which I don't know the answers to. If you want to do this quiz yourself, then this is an online quiz from funenglishgames.com. So you can go and check that this is a completely genuine quiz. We're not cheating. The only issue is likely to be that Joe got the pens, so they probably won't work.
I'll just check.
And there's already an issue in that he was meant to get 4.
Yep.
And I don't have one.
There's one there. There's one there.
Yeah.
Right.
They work.
Okay.
Well, mine does.
Mine works, right.
I'm
So,
ready.
question number 1. How many years are there in a millennium? It's a nice maths question for Joe. He's very good at his maths.
Oh no.
Question...
Don't look at him.
Don't look at... That's cheating. Keep your answers hidden. Question number 3. True or false?
No, wait.
Ah.
3.
Question number 2. I'm a maths teacher. True or false? A horse is the fastest land mammal. True or false? And question number 3. And please feel free to play along at home. The Beatles music band featured how many members? So how many members in the Beatles? Question number 4. True or false? Scarlet is a bright red colour. Question number 5. What galaxy is Earth located in? I have absolutely no idea.
I got an A in physics. Physics? Oh no. Okay.
I really don't know. No idea. Question number 6. What is the first element on the periodic table of elements? Oh,
I think I know this one.
I feel really thick.
got you
I
in
thought
there.
this was going to be my feature, but I got no chance.
Cheers.
Question number 7. Mickey Mouse's middle name is Fauntleroy. That's a true or false question. How many Mickey Mouses are there in the world, Joe?
Well, I don't know how many that there actually are, but I thought that there was only one.
Yeah, just for those who haven't heard the story, and I do take great pleasure in telling people this story. When we went to Disneyland Paris last time, we were queuing to get our picture taken with Mickey Mouse, and it was about 5 minutes to the parade started, and Joe very loudly said, "Why are we bothering to queue up? It's at least a 10-minute queue, and Mickey's going to have to leave to get in the parade in a second," and couldn't understand that possibly there may be more Mickeys available. Bless him. Okay, number 8. How many sides does a triangle have?
Oh, come on. This must be a
Some of
trick
these have
question.
been hard. That galaxy is a hard question. Isn't it?
Not really.
You better get it right now, Joe. That's
yeah.
so stupid. Wait, what was the question? What was that question then?
Exactly. Question number 9. True or false? Harry Potter's middle name is James.
I love Harry Potter. Okay.
And the last question for this week's quiz. Bees create what sweet substance?
Feeling quite confident.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite good.
Right, Joe, how many do you reckon you've got right? Keep your answers hidden, Jess peeking. Jess is looking at your answers, Joe. Keep them
I'm
hidden.
not writing.
I would say I got 8 right. I think.
Jess?
7, 8, maybe.
I think I've got 9 right. I really do.
I'm confident on maybe 7. Right, okay.
Ooh.
I think we'll keep hold of our answers. So, Joe, question number 1.
Yeah.
How many years are there in a millennium? What did you have?
I'll put 1,000,000.
Okay. Jess?
100?
I put 1,000.
I think it's 1,000 as well, and the answer is
100's a century.
it's 1,000.
Damn.
And question number 2.
That
True
was-
or false? The horse is the fastest land animal. Joe?
I'll put false.
False.
False is a cheetah.
False. I thought it was a cheetah as well. The answer is false.
Oh yeah.
Question number 3. The Beatles music band featured how many members? Joe?
4.
4.
4.
And I got 4, and the correct answer was 4.
Yeah.
Question number 4. True or false? Scarlet is a bright red colour.
I'll put true.
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 I wasn't sure on this. I didn't know if it was a dark red colour, but I did go for true. So, the answer is true.
Oh yeah.
Right. Question number 5. Which galaxy is Earth located in? I'll be honest, I don't have an answer. I had absolutely no idea. Joe?
It's the Milky Way galaxy.
Milky Way.
Milky Way.
Right, Milky Way and galaxy are definitely different bars of chocolate. They're not similar in any way.
Different to Mars.
A
as
bad
well, Mars
joke.
bars.
A bad time in the quiz.
And the correct answer is
Milky Way.
the
Yes.
Milky Way. Oh, gutted.
What did you put?
I didn't put anything. I had
Aren't
no
you
idea.
You're a teacher, aren't you, Scott?
I don't teach science.
No, but
Physics,
maths
apparently.
and science are
Maths and science.
intertwined, aren't they, really?
Yeah, I don't very often teach about the Milky Way. Number 6. What is the first element in the periodic table of elements?
I think it's hydrogen.
Okay.
I put
Any reason for that?
Because it sort of stands out at the top.
Okay.
I think.
I put hydrogen.
I don't know what it is, but I've got a joke about the periodic table.
I know what it is.
Gold walked into a bar and the barman said, "Hey you, get out!"
That's really good.
Most of you won't understand that joke, and it wasn't funny, so don't worry yourselves with it. Have you got an answer to go with that terrible joke?
Just that.
No?
Can I
hang on.
explain that joke?
No.
Yeah.
Just
We
so
haven't
that
got that
people
much
can
time. It's
understand?
only meant to be a short podcast.
Okay, I'll leave it then.
Go on, explain
It
it,
was funny.
Joe.
It was funny.
Well, the
Alright, we're bored. Okay. Now, I put carbon, but as soon as you said hydrogen, I know you're right. I'm very sure it's hydrogen. The correct answer is hydrogen.
Oh man.
I got a U in chemistry.
I've got half a point for comedy.
Right, question number 7. True or false? Mickey Mouse's middle name is Fauntleroy.
I put false because he doesn't really sound like a Fauntleroy, does he? Mickey Fauntleroy Mouse.
Yeah, that'd work. His mate's Goofy.
Mouse
I
isn't
don't
his
think names are
surname.
that big an issue.
Mouse isn't his surname, is it?
What do you think his middle name is then, Joe?
I've got no idea, but his last name is Mouse, isn't it?
Jess?
It's got to be.
It's
He's
not.
got
He's
Mickey
actually
Mouse.
is a mouse.
Oh, Jess has gone true.
I've got true.
I've gone false.
Oh.
I thought he was Mickey M.
It's-
Mouse for some reason.
It's split.
Okay, so this is a 50-50
Come
question.
on,
The answer
please.
is false.
Yes.
It's Donald Duck's middle name. Donald
Oh.
Fauntleroy Duck.
No. Oh man.
Right.
I don't like that.
I did. It's put me back in contention. I'm up against Joe. I've got to beat Joe.
I did let myself down.
How many sides? Oh, maths one for you, Joe. How many sides does a
I'm taking
triangle
it
have?
already.
3.
3.
Yes, of course I've got 3.
3 I've got as well, and I think that's the correct answer. 3 is correct. Number 9. True or false? Harry Potter's middle name is James.
True.
True.
Yeah, it's his dad's name.
Yeah, I thought it was his dad's name. I did put true, but I'm not going to bet
I think
on
it's
it.
true.
Oh.
It is true. And the last question. Bees create what sweet substance? Now, I would bet one of you's got this wrong, and I may eat my words. Joe?
Damn it! I
honey.
think I've got it wrong.
Honey?
Honey.
Honey. And I've put nectar.
See,
Because
that
bees
made me
create
think.
nectar, which we turn into honey.
Well, I've put honey. but-
So- Now, I
No.
could have been a bit too clever for myself
No,
here.
no,
and
pollen.
got this
nectar
wrong.
comes from
No,
plants.
They take
Stop.
pollen, don't they?
No, nectar comes from plants.
Right, let's just see.
Just like birds feed on
It'll be
nectar
honey, it'll be
from
honey.
the plants.
Oh, it's honey.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, I'll be Googling that after. There may be an update to this podcast. I feel cheated out of a mark there. They don't create honey, do they?
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
we'd take out...
Why do you think they call it honeycomb?
Why do they, Joe?
Right,
Why
don't
do they
sound
call it
too
honey
smart
comb?
yet, Joe, because we don't know the score.
Well, that's what they live
Your
in.
diary's still to come, buddy, so you
Yeah,
might
I
not
know,
come out so
but
well on that.
How many did you get on this quiz?
Add up what you got,
No,
Joe.
they don't. They don't live in honeycomb. They live in bees' nests.
Yeah, but the little
That's not in a
hexagonal
nest.
shapes.
Honeycomb.
That's in a
Honeycomb.
hive, Joe.
Honeycomb is what's in
That's in a hive.
Yeah,
Yes.
no honeycomb.
Sorry, your dad
can
did.
eat-
Your
you
dad
can eat
does keep
honeycomb.
bees, doesn't he? I remember you
I
telling
use
us.
this
You
professional
can eat
scuba
the
dive.
honeycomb
Your dad keeps bees, doesn't he, Joe?
from the nest.
Did you tell us your dad kept bees?
He wanted to keep bees. Yeah.
He took an interest
But he
in
didn't.
bees.
But he didn't keep bees, did he?
No,
That was
no,
a lie
It,
when you
it,
told us
it
that.
was in fact a lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, Joe. Week 1. How many points have you got?
9 out of 10.
You didn't.
Jess.
9 out
8.
of 10.
I've got 8 too.
I've got 8 as well.
I can't believe.
Which
Can't believe
That's
it.
Which
so
is-
embarrassing.
this is the
No,
most.
but look, he's crossed them out. I don't really.
Oh, hang
No, I
on.
haven't.
Let's have a look.
No, I haven't.
Let's check this.
I crossed
Oh,
out
Oh,
the
he
first...
checked out
A
million and got it wrong.
Yeah, I
Million.
put million again. Because I thought millennium mill, it's got mill in it.
Yeah,
so...
you were wrong.
It's got.
Yeah.
No, it's got any.
But
of
the
it.
others
But
I
ultimately-
did get right.
We can't say anything because week
Yeah.
1, the weekly quiz, Joe is currently in the lead
No, I
Hey.
with 9 on the score charts,
I
with
don't
Jess,
know.
Sophie, and myself both having 8. And I feel embarrassed. I want to stop the podcast right now.
I'm
You
very
should.
embarrassed.
You
Oh,
should
dear.
feel embarrassed.
Okay, we're moving on to number 3, and this was Ask Us Anything. So we took a load of messages off you, and I'm now going to pose these questions to all the staff. We might not have time to ask all of them this week, so we might use some for next week. Thank you very much for sending them in, and if you do have any questions, please feel free to start sending them in from now, and we'll use them next week. So, question number 1, what's your favourite Stage Stars show ever? Joe.
Um,
And that was from James.
I think I would have to say Skies Were Red.
Why is he talking so much?
Purely because it was my first real part at Stage Stars, to be honest. And I just really enjoyed the show. I thought it was a really good show.
Okay, Jess?
Mine was either Seize the Day or 10 Years of Magic show,
Oh.
because Seize the Day was just amazing, and it was really nice to do all of the songs from the past Stage Stars shows and put them in one, and it was really amazing to have all 3 groups together.
Sophie?
That's a good answer, girl. Mine was Their Scarves Were Red, I think. That I've been in, but I love 10 Years of Magic. But my favourite show that I haven't been in is Little Princess, but that answer will soon be changed to Ring of Roses, I'm sure.
I really don't know what my favourite show is. It was Scarves Are Red, but then I really liked Seize the Day, and then I really liked Theseus, and then I really, really liked Miss Leaf.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope you don't think I'm bottling out of answering the question, but I genuinely can't answer it. And those are just the shows I've been in. We've done some amazing shows, really. So I can't answer that question, unfortunately. Okay, my favourite show would be Impossible Princess because it was the first show we ever did.
And none of you were in it.
Yeah, none of you have any idea about it. Everyone told me, you're 16, you can't start a theatre company, it'll never work, you're going to be broke, etc., etc. And it did work, and it went on stage, and I just felt amazing afterwards. So that's there you go. That's my favourite show. If I have to answer it, it's that one. Question from Fiona: why did you first start up Stage Stars? So Joe, do you want to take that one?
Why? Shall I answer it as in why did I first start Stage Stars?
No, it says why did you first start up Stage Stars?
As in start the company?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't start the company.
Right. Okay. Shall I answer that one then, Joe?
Yeah, it's probably best, isn't it? Because I think you were who it was aimed at.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure, but 99% says. Intuition says that it should be you.
Okay. I started Stage Stars because I had been at a lot of different theatre groups, and they were all brilliant, but in my opinion, they had a couple of flaws, and one of the flaws was that some of them were too expensive and people couldn't afford to go. Another one was that there were groups there, so I felt like it wasn't a whole group. Sometimes there were little cliques in the group, which was a bit of a shame because I always feel like it should be a big team, and it's something I've always tried to make sure Stage Stars was one whole group working together. So that was what prompted me to start Stage Stars. It was always never about making money, and for the first 8 out of the 10 years, Stage Stars has lost money every year. It was just always about getting a group of people together that love what they do and having fun, and I think that's why it is the Stage Stars family rather than the Stage Stars Theatre Company. Hopefully that answers the question. It wasn't too long and boring. Abby and quite a few others. I know that's the favourite show again, and why. We've covered that. There's been 2 versions of this come in. So James has said favourite moment at Stage Stars, and Jade's also said, what's been your best moment at Stage Stars? Joe?
It's hard because there's so many good moments.
And you can't think of one.
No, I can think of plenty. It's just which
Go on,
one.
ring them off, Joe.
Every show is a good moment, really. I think maybe Theseus, because it was the first time that I had been in something that was going to be put on for the first time. So I would say that just because it was the first time that show had ever been performed.
And also first time you had a big singing part.
Yeah.
Which coincidentally means Theseus is the answer to my second question from James. What's the worst moment that's happened at Stage Stars?
Well, I never claimed to be a singer.
Joe, you were given that part because you were a brilliant singer and you did a good audition.
It was just because you wanted to see me in that stupid bandana.
Yeah,
that was
also
reason.
a benefit. Jess, your favourite, or we'll do both because we're running out of time. Either your worst moment or your favourite moment at Stage Stars.
My favourite moment was when the company bow was on Pirates of the Caribbean, because it was my first show. Well, the first show that I fully produced, and I did most of the stuff. So that was probably my favourite moment. Or the first bow of the first show I was in, which was fame.
And I don't have one. I've got loads, but some main ones are
One.
no.
You're only allowed to pick one.
Okay. Oh, could I have to pick one?
Yeah, one.
Right. This is not one that. This is just one I can think of. Is when we finish a show, and everyone goes up to their parents, and they're all so proud of them, and they say thank you, and I give them a present, and I just feel really happy that I teach them.
Okay. I think my favourite moment. Yeah, I think it is definitely my favourite moment actually. On the 10 years of Magic, where everyone just stood together and took that final bow, and the sort of applause for all the kids and everything that Stage Stars stood for. I think that's probably been my proudest and favourite moment. And then sitting down in the audience and watching all the kids take bows and things. I think that's probably been my favourite moment in the last 10 years. Well, thank you very much. That's the end to Ask Us Anything. And we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back for part 2 of the podcast. I've got horrible feelings sometimes people are speaking too quietly. And welcome back to part 2 of the podcast, where it's been a mere few seconds for you, and it's also only been a few seconds for us, because we haven't actually taken a break, because it's 10:15 at night, and we want to get it finished. So, hello part 2.
Hello, part 2. It'll just be me and you then, eh?
It was a nice duet, Joe.
Because someone butted in. Always one, isn't there? Always one.
I enjoyed it, Joe. I enjoyed it.
I know.
Right. Okay. The next feature in our podcast is Make Scott Laugh. And the way this works is nice and simple. Each member of staff is going to come up with 1, 2 or 3 jokes that they're going to try and make me laugh with. If it's hilariously funny and I've never heard it before and I laugh, it will end up in this year's pantomime. Or if it's terrible, I'm not going to laugh and I'll tell them it's terrible. So you can also be the decider of whether they're funny or not. But let's see what happens. So, who's going first? I need to get my stony face
I'll
on.
go first. Okay.
Your face makes me laugh.
I was walking down the road and a man threw a block of cheese at me. How dare he?
That's good.
Oh, I got the face. You get
And that will not be a laugh.
Come
Jess has
on.
failed for this week. Try harder next week. Sophie?
Really good.
Okay.
Okay.
This is such a good one. What did the orange squash say to the water? I'm diluted to see you. He's like delighted.
And again, that will be a no. Joe?
I went on a expedition, on a tropical expedition. But there was seven of us to start with, and two of them died of tropical drink poisoning. So 2 down, 5 alive.
7 Up.
And so that will be a 3 failure this week.
Oh my
No one's
goodness.
been able to make me laugh.
Damn it.
So we're going to roll that feature over to next week.
You laughed.
Until
You laughed.
we eventually get so bored of
Collectively,
it.
we made you laugh because the jokes were that rubbish.
I didn't laugh during the jokes though. I'm laughing now because it was meant to be a really funny feature that was going to get everyone's side
Yeah.
split in, and it was terrible.
I bet some of them are laughing.
Yeah, I doubt it. I think
They're laughing at how bad the jokes were.
to be fair, I think at this point of the podcast there are probably only 2 people still listening.
Yeah.
I doubt there's many.
That does
Right, brilliant. Well, that feature was terrible. So next week, better jokes. If you do have any jokes that you want to send in, please send them to either Stage Star Joe, Stage Star Jess, or Stage Star Sophie on Facebook, and they may use your joke to try and make me laugh next week. And we're now going on to Sophie's amazing, unbelievable facts.
Right.
Okay.
The first unbelievable fact is, drumroll please. Oh, should I say it?
That was the drum roll. The drum roll's got to stop at some
No.
point, isn't it?
let me just make sure I'm saying this right. There are more stars in the sky. There are more stars in our galaxy than there are grains of sand on every beach in the world.
Not true.
It is true.
How? How many stars are there in the sky?
More than
How
grains
many?
of sand.
Give me a number. How
More
many?
than grains of sand.
How many? Give me a number.
Trillions.
Trillions. How many zeros in a trillion?
Many.
9.
Many.
A million is 6.
So billion is
Times
9.
that by 3. No.
No, that's
No, I had 3. I had 3.
No, listen.
And I'm
Billion.
bad at maths.
Listen, you're not meant to be questioning these facts. They're facts.
That's not a fact.
That's actually true.
How has that been proved, though? I've heard it been
No.
said before. It's not news to me, but how has it been proved?
Well,
How have they seen all these stars? This is just scientists
Just-
guessing.
It's just something we know. Something that
No,
we know.
it's not something we know.
Scientists know it, and they say, "Look, guys,
to
this is
count
a
every
fact."
grain of sand on every beach.
Right, no one's
Someone got paid to count every grain
You're
of
not
sand
helping
on
my
every
case
beach.
here. Okay, it's a fact. Everyone at home, it's a fact.
Okay, don't believe it. Carry
That's
on.
actually true.
Right, next.
Right, and my next fact is that the Mona Lisa doesn't have any eyelashes or eyebrows. That's
Right, that's less a fact,
That's
more
true.
public humiliation.
she
So
didn't-
what? All right, she might have had some unfortunate accident
Look,
where she lost her
listen.
eyebrows.
They got singed off.
Overplucked.
It's a good look for her. People think, oh, she's very attractive. If she maybe had eyebrows and eyelashes, they would think, oh, maybe not. So it's been a good thing for her. It's definitely a good choice.
Okay. Well, I hope you learned something in that.
Yeah.
Oh, have you got another one?
Look, I'm going to stop there because you just criticise every single one.
Well, that's the idea. They're meant to be unbelievable, and
Well-
one of them was unbelievable.
Well, I'm actually so shocked about them that.
Your eyebrows fell off.
No, they're good facts. And if you're gonna say they're wrong, then I'm not gonna. Say
I'm not.
wrong.
The Mona Lisa one, I imagine, is undisputable. There must be a picture of the Mona Lisa without eyebrows. That I can believe.
Yes,
Meaning,
unbelievable.
the sand thing, I think, is absolute rubbish.
It's true.
How? Prove it.
Prove it's wrong.
Well,
Prove it's wrong.
right. You can't. I believe that air is really purple, but it's invisible. Prove it's wrong. You can't.
No, that's.
I don't believe
That's an
that.
awful
I don't
example.
believe
That's an
that.
awful example. The air.
Yeah.
The air.
I believe it's purple but
purple.
invisible. Yeah.
Purple but invisible.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Prove
This
it's
is
wrong.
why.
Prove
this,
it's wrong.
This is why it's Sophie's unbelievable facts, not Scott's unbelievable facts of purple air. What are
You
you talking?
sound like Katie. And we're moving
Unbelievable.
on to Joe's diary. Now, this is the segment
Oh,
I've been looking forward to. I've got to be honest, this could be an absolute disaster, or it could be absolute genius. I haven't read this. None of us have read this other than Joe, whose diary it is. So we asked Joe last week to keep a diary about everything that happened each day.
Yeah.
And we're now going to discuss Joe's diary. This will be available online as well. So under the podcast, there will be a download of Joe's diary where you can see exactly what he's written. But we're just going to have a quick chat through Joe's week because a lot of you, I don't think, understand the mind of Joe. I'm not even sure
Nobody
Joe
understands the mind
Joe
of Joe.
doesn't even understand the mind of Joe. So I think this will give you a real insight into the stress levels that I have. Some of you have said I'm starting to lose my hair. It is because of Joe.
You're turning into the Mona Lisa, aren't you?
And I don't think Joe, for those of you in the children's group, I'm not sure Joe's got anything in his diary about his severe snot disorder. But we'll discuss that later. So, this is Monday last week. Today I thought about getting superpowers. Instant old person is a possibility.
Yeah, this is true.
Also mutant healing or whatever Spider-Man has. Explain.
That's what you spent all of Monday doing, sitting thinking.
well,
you could be a superhero.
I thought it would be a really good disguise if you could turn
Old person.
instantly into an old man.
Okay, Joe, why
Yeah.
not invisible? That would be a better disguise.
Yeah, but it wouldn't really be a disguise because if you sat in a seat and someone went to sit in the seat, they'd think, "Ooh."
But why
There's
would you be
something-
disguising
there's
yourself in
something
a
in the
seat? Why do you need to do that?
I don't
How many
know.
times have you been sat on a seat and thought, oh, I really wish I was an old person right now? That would help.
Yeah,
well-
but cheaper bus.
Yeah,
Cheaper, but you could get on invisible for free.
That's
You
cheating
could-
people
you
out of
could-
their money.
you could
So
say
it's pretending to be old.
you could say anything you want and no
Yeah,
one
it
would
is.
care.
Yeah, they would.
You could say anything you want if you were invisible.
Fart, and
I
they
just-
would just go, "Oh, that's really sweet."
Right, so if you could have one, if you could have one superpower,
Yeah.
it would be either
No,
instant old person.
yeah, I think I ruled that out for fairly early on.
Why? Flatulence.
No, because I think you said it was rubbish.
See, you're
Well,
kind
it is rubbish.
Yeah.
You're kind of like an old man. You're a little bit like an old
But
man.
you'd have to get someone to look after you.
Oh no, you'd have the same sort of like genetics. You'd be able to move fine. You would just like look like an old person.
Well, that would be really weird because you'd be like skipping around, but look like an old person.
Yeah, but it would be really funny though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
So have
people
you
would
ruled
laugh
that
at
one
you.
out, Joe?
I've ruled that one out.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So also mutant healing or whatever Spider-Man has.
Yeah, mutant healing, I thought, because if anyone reads comic books, Wolverine, I thought about Wolverine, and then he's got two superpowers.
It says Spider-Man here.
Yeah, I know, I'm going on to that. That's
Oh, right,
the thing.
okay.
Now, Wolverine has got mutant healing and adamantium claws, like adamantium skeleton, right?
That's two
But-
superpowers.
Yeah,
You're only allowed one.
it's two.
Right.
So I thought,
But you're only allowed one.
which is better out of the two?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, the claws sounds better, doesn't it? But
No.
if you had
No,
claws
hang on.
coming
It
out,
comes out your skin.
yeah, exactly.
So it
That's
rips your
yeah,
skin.
that's why I thought it's bad.
Right,
isn't
so it
it
doesn't sound better.
Yeah, but so then I thought, no, I won't
How
have
long
the
did it
claws.
take you to think?
I won't have the claws. I'll have the mutant healing because then, if I had the mutant healing, I could do whatever I wanted, and I'd just be able to heal. So I could jump off buildings and things and be fine.
Yeah, but it would still hurt.
Yeah, but you'd be healed.
So why not want to fly?
Yeah.
Well, because you wouldn't be invincible.
Right,
If
no,
you,
but
if
you're
you
not
fell out of the sky, you'd be dead.
Yeah, but you can fly, so you wouldn't.
Anyway, moving on to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, Spider-Man.
Can we just clarify which one of these superpowers are you going for?
I'm going to go for Spider-Man.
Right. Is it just so you can talk to more?
No,
No. Okay.
but Spider-Man.
This is only Monday.
Spider-Man originally in the comic books, he only really has one superpower. He's got spider sense and climbing up walls, which
Right.
technically counts as one power. And his webs, he made little gadgets to shoot the webs. Now in the films, it comes
Sorry,
out
hang
of
on.
his
He
veins.
made little
but that's not what
gadgets?
it's like in the comics.
No. He got bit by a spider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the comics.
Yeah.
His web in the comics,
Yeah.
it actually comes out of web shooters that he made.
So what did being bitten by a spider do?
Well, he can climb up walls and he's got spider sense. That's
what
it.
spider sense? He knows when there's a spider around.
no, spider
oh my
sense.
god!
Spider sense is he can sense when danger's around, and if someone goes to like punch him in the face, it's like time slows down and he can dodge it.
But no,
and he's
no,
got super strength.
No,
he's got super strength.
no. What you've done is you've picked a superhero that has 4 or 5 powers and said that's the superpower I want. You can only have one of them.
Yeah,
Which
but technically
one?
it's
Which
one.
one?
I think super strength. I'll
Super
go with.
strength?
Yeah.
Which wouldn't allow you to jump off buildings. All it means is that
No, but
you
it
could.
means I could lift them up.
It means you could lift all the stuff into the cupboard easily.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, brilliant. That was Monday. Tuesday. Contemplating going on a voyage around various places. Greek islands or the Caribbean, maybe. Either on a really lush cruise ship or a pirate ship.
Yeah.
That's an option now, is it? Where'd you book a pirate ship holiday from?
Well, it's going on in my mind, so it doesn't really matter. You
Well,
can't really get superpowers, but
No, but you can really go on a voyage to the Greek islands or the Caribbean.
yeah,
Yeah.
you could probably hire a pirate ship.
From where?
The pirate.
You'd have to go to Somalia,
Somalia?
and I don't think they would take trying to steal their
I
pirate.
want to pop to Somalia to ask to borrow a
No,
pirate
no.
ship.
By pirate ship, I meant like Jack Sparrow sort of thing.
So
sort
you
of-
want Jack Sparrow?
Well, he would be a good captain, I think, probably, wouldn't he?
Right, let's carry on. The cruise liner seems more appealing, but the pirate ship would also have its merits.
Yeah.
What merits?
Well, a pirate ship looks nice, doesn't it?
So does a cruise ship.
Yeah, but a pirate ship, you would feel like a real adventurer. And you could, it would be like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Especially if you were
Joe,
going to the
on
Caribbean.
Tuesday, did you watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
No, but I did think about the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at
Right,
Disneyland.
okay, there we go. So you thought about the ride from Disneyland and that made you think you wanted to go on a pirate ship. Brilliant.
And a voyage.
And a voyage.
Yeah.
Perfect. Tuesday's done. I don't think we've got the energy to get through the week. Wednesday, I turned the radio to FM. As opposed to what?
How did that make it into the diary?
Well,
He didn't have breakfast.
I
Breakfast didn't make it in. Showers didn't make it in.
Because on your radio you've got like AM or FM.
And you listen to the AM of a morning, do you? Because it goes with the clock.
No, well, I don't know, but there's two, and I switched it over.
What does AM mean
to,
in FM?
I switched.
What does FM mean?
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna pretend to know.
That makes a change, right? Sorry, go on, carry on with your story.
So anyway, I switched it over to something, and then you can carry on reading.
And listen to a load of foreign stations to pass the time.
Yeah.
I also tried to figure out what they were saying to no great effect. Joe, how many languages do you speak?
Well, only one really, and
Well,
not very well.
even. Yeah, exactly. So you thought you'd listen to some French and German stations to see if you knew what was going on?
Yeah, to see if I could pick out some words.
How long did this last?
Maybe about an hour.
You need to,
Roughly.
you need to get yourself a job, mate.
See, you woke up and listened to foreign radio stations to see if you could work out what was going on.
I didn't wake up. This was while I was in the car.
Oh, right, okay.
While Mum was taking the twins in somewhere.
Right, and your mum was happy listening to foreign radio stations?
Well, she wasn't in the car, was she? She was...
Well, who was driving the car?
Well, Mum. But
she wasn't in the car?
Mum left me in the car.
For an hour?
Yeah.
Did she wind the window down for you a bit?
No, I was quite happy. I was maybe going to go for a little snooze.
See, this should have made it to the diary. What happened? Your mum took the twins in the car with you.
Yeah.
And took them where?
To the doctors.
To the doctors?
Yeah.
Okay, we won't go too much into that. And rather than going, you stayed in the car.
Yeah.
Listening to the radio and draining the battery.
Yeah.
And you switched on, you flicked it over to FM.
Yeah. Because
your mum normally listens to AM.
Well, she's got like pre-programmed in stations.
Oh, of course, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you found some foreign radio stations.
Yeah.
To work, and what were they saying?
Well, I don't know. It was in French.
For an hour.
Yeah.
Did you not get one word?
Like bonjour and things. Guten Tag.
Oh my God! Right, Thursday. Thinking about weddings and what I would like to happen when, or should I say, if I get married.
Yeah.
You will get married. Yeah.
I was thinking about all the different themes that you could have for a wedding, and I thought what would be a good one is have like rent out Disneyland for a day.
What, Disneyland Paris?
Yeah. Or the massive one, like a massive Disneyland.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, Disneyland Paris, we'd struggle to pay entry for the day for everyone.
Yeah, but
without closing it all down.
This is theoretical, isn't it?
Well,
yeah. So the funny
wife thing. They're getting married. I mean, if you're thinking about something, why go to that much of an effort to go theoretical?
Well, I was just thinking about things in my mind. Another thing that I was thinking of is, you know, those the Japanese like pictures that you see on those Japanese screens, the really nice like temple looking buildings.
The Japanese pictures on Japanese screens?
Yeah, you know, like the changing screens that you get sometimes.
Like the temporary portable ones,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
They sometimes have really nice pictures on them, don't they, with mountains and this little like Japanese temple looking thing in these mountains.
Never seen it, but keep going.
I thought that might be a good place to get
married.
Yeah.
What, in a bamboo screen?
No, not in a bamboo screen. In a place that resembles the picture on some of the screens.
Right, so you want to get
Just
married in a temple?
a nice Japanese place, a nice Japanese looking place, Oriental theme.
So
basically.
far, your thoughts of if you get married,
Yeah.
you either want to hire out Disneyland,
In Chinese restaurant.
would cost millions,
Yeah.
or go somewhere Japanese.
Yeah, or maybe just have like a fairly normal wedding.
Maybe that's better.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you going to use your power of being an old man to woo the lady?
Well, no, it would be super strength, wouldn't it? Because I've decided which one that I wanted, and super strength would be quite good, because you could be like the Hulk.
Are you going to have many people at the wedding? Who would you invite to your wedding?
Who would I invite?
Yeah.
All of you lot, obviously.
Right, good. That's a good answer since we're here.
Family.
Which family would you
friends.
invite? Would you invite all your family?
Not the ones I don't like.
Right.
But most. Yeah.
That's your family. Good.
Your
Your mum and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Brothers?
Yeah. Maybe this. Or everyone at Stage does. Everyone at Stage does.
Are you just saying that because you're on the podcast?
Nah, I think it would
You
be
think they
funny
might fancy the trip
because
to Disneyland?
anyone that ever said, "Oh, he's never going to get married, is he?" then I would prove them all wrong. You see.
Who says that?
Yeah.
You lot.
Yeah, quite often when I see him in a Dame costume, I do think, "Oh God, you're never going to get married." my
Yeah.
friend." Right. Who would your best man be, Joe?
You, Scott.
Would it be me?
I was
Ah, good answer.
Yeah.
Well done, Joe. You wouldn't be mine. No, you would. You would. Moving on. Friday. Oh God. Thinking about flying and how one day I would like to do a parachute jump or hang gliding, or maybe one of those squirrel suits.
Yeah. Have you not seen them?
Oh, they look good.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Explain the squirrel suit for those
They're-
that haven't.
It's basically like a romper suit
A
with
what?
with wings.
Right, Joe. You've used the word romper. If people don't know squirrel suit, romper's less likely.
Like a
It's like a
Is
jumpsuit.
it like
Yeah,
the thing
like a
you wore
jumpsuit.
in Beauty and the Beast?
yeah,
Like a
what I wore
onesie,
in
like a
Beauty-
onesie.
Yeah, like a onesie, but it's basically like a parachute looking onesie with wings.
Joe, it's a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
You
but
can't
I'm
stand
showing
up.
You.
I
I'm
know
showing-
what it
with-
is.
With wings that stretch from your wrist down to your ankles.
Sorry, just for
And then
everyone
in
listening,
between.
Joe's currently stood up in the middle of the room
Yeah.
explaining visually
But
what it looks like. It's a podcast.
yeah, well, it's basically a parachute suit,
Right.
okay? And it's like you become a glider.
You become a
Okay.
squirrel.
Yeah, like one of those gliding squirrels.
Gliding squirrels. That's the nickname.
Yeah, well, that,
I mean, we normally call them flying squirrels, but
Yeah.
gliding squirrels
yeah,
works
those.
as well.
So you can swoop down in them and everything like that.
Right.
So I imagine that's like the closest sensation you would get to actually flying, because a parachute you would just be dropping.
Well,
and
you
then
could have
sort of
picked the flying
slow yourself down.
superpower.
Yeah.
I
It
didn't.
also says hang gliding there, because I think I'd like to do hang gliding as well. It looks quite fun.
Okay. Not parachute jump?
Yeah, but that's that sort of thing. I would like to do one of those.
Bungee
things
jump?
one day. No, bungee jump I wouldn't like to do.
You
Why not?
spend a
Why
lot of your
not?
time thinking.
Well, because it would wrench
That'd be
your
fun.
feet, wouldn't it, when it twangs you back up?
It twangs you back up.
And I've heard it's really bad for like your eyes and things.
Bungee jumping?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Well, I think I read it somewhere.
The bungee jumping is bad for your eyes.
I had that
Yeah.
for my
What does it
fascinating
do?
facts.
Well, it's
They
it's,
pop out.
No, when you drop like that, I think it must.
You
All
wear
the
those-
blood
Sorry,
rushes
so-
to your head, doesn't it?
Right, so bungee jumping is
Yeah.
bad for your eyes, falling the like 50 feet to do that,
Yeah.
but jumping out of a plane in a squirrel suit is absolutely fine.
No, because it's not stopping you suddenly, is it?
Oh,
It's
it does
not-
when you hit the ground.
It's not like a G-force thing.
Well, when you hit the ground, it'll surely stop you
Well,
quite
no, you
suddenly.
obviously need a parachute, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you still hit the ground.
Yeah, eventually, but the parachute slows you down,
Yeah, but when you pull
and you'll
the
be
parachute,
landing on your feet.
but when you pull the parachute, you go flying back up, don't you?
No, you don't go flying back up. Do you want to know why you think that people fly up?
I know exactly why, Joe. I thought I was going to catch you out, but I
No,
didn't, did I?
because when you see a parachute jump on TV and it looks like they're shooting up, what really happens is the parachute slows them down, and whoever's filming it keeps dropping. So it's that drop.
So
that
do all
makes
the
it look like
cameramen
they're
die?
flying up. No, they just open their parachute later, don't they?
Oh, it's lucky.
Yeah.
Right, moving on.
I switched off. I didn't listen to a word of that.
I think most people listening have switched off as well. Only 3 days left. Saturday. Today I thought about how good it would be if I could make a film about my life and who I would get to play me.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Who would do that?
Do you know what the film... Go on,
Morgan Freeman.
tell me who you pick.
I don't know.
Well,
think
you were thinking about it for a whole day.
maybe Stan Laurel if he was still alive.
Well, he's not. He's dead. So who would you get to
Um,
play you?
I'm not sure. Maybe
Barry Chuckle.
maybe Barry Chuckle is an option.
Well, he's alive. It's better than Laurel.
Robin Williams. I
Robin
think,
Williams.
Was,
You would get
was
right.
a good choice.
Do you know what's interesting about this? There's two interesting things.
Yeah.
One, you've picked someone who is incredibly older than you.
Yeah.
And secondly, you are currently auditioning to drama schools to become a professional actor.
Yeah.
And if there was a film made about you, you'd want someone else to play you rather than take the lead.
Well, it's a bit like that film, isn't it? Like Patch Adams. It's not the real Patch Adams.
Is he a professional actor, Patch Adams?
Nah.
No, but you want to be.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you pick yourself to play the part?
Well, it would be like a bit weird making a film about yourself.
But it was your idea!
Yeah, but it would
You
just,
thought about making the film!
It would just be nice to have like a film made about you, wouldn't it?
I reckon the guy off Zombieland,
Yes.
Yeah.
he would be you.
Jesse Isaac.
I don't know what his name is.
I know who you mean. I think
The
it's
one
Jesse
that shoots
someone.
Bill
Yeah.
Murphy.
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
I haven't seen.
He's on The Social Network as well, the main part in that. With the hair.
With the curly hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
It's
I know
you.
who that is.
Maybe a laugh.
Right, Joe, if they made a film about you, what would be the chapter selection? If I
Chapter-
flicked onto scene selection, what would be
One.
the first six? Yeah.
So the early years.
The early years. And what fascinating insight will we get from that? Did you get dropped on your head?
No, but I did fall down the stairs in my baby walker.
Right, yeah. I can buy that.
Yeah.
Right, chapter 2.
Chapter 2 would be toddler.
That is the early years. What are you on about?
The early years and then toddler.
Nah, maybe
No,
maybe a
you
bit.
said it now.
Alright, toddler, yeah.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Birth.
No, chapter 3.
Oh goodness.
Chapter
in the
3,
beginning. Age.
primary school days.
Right, okay. And what gems would we get from that?
You would get things like
This sounds like an amazing film.
things
I
like the
can't
Leavers
believe-
Assembly.
The Leavers.
I played Long John Silver.
Back to the pirates! He's back to the pirates! Ever since the Leavers Assembly, I've always wanted to go to the Greek islands on a pirate ship.
Yeah.
Who are I'm Long John
And,
Silver.
So yeah, you get that. You get Oh, I had a crush. My first ever crush was on a girl called I'm sure she was called Abby.
And did she know?
Oh yeah, she knew.
Well, she does now.
Or was it Abby? What was her last name?
It's alright, we don't need to know these sort of...
It began with an A. Okay, this name.
Did it begin
But
with a
anyway,
kiss?
No.
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 Did it end with a kiss?
No.
One of her good crush, was it?
Nah. But it went on for ages, like years and years and years and years. Yeah. So you get that sort of thing. You get. That
Do you
sort
know
of thing.
what? I'm really shocked Hollywood haven't picked this up.
Yeah.
First 3 chapters sound amazing.
Yeah. And
I can't control the excitement to go for the other 3.
Then you would get.
Someday. Didn't think of much, to be honest, except thinking about my cats and
Yeah.
how I would like to be able to talk to them. Like Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Whoa, why?
Because they are interesting. You'd always like to know.
What would it say? Oh, hello, Joe. I've just been out in the garden, chased mice. Now I'm licking my bum.
Yeah.
That's what I just told you that.
Well, no, it would be like you would want to know what they're thinking, like what they think about you.
I think you would have a very intellectual conversation with a cat, Joe. I think they're very much on the same intellectual capacity
Well,
as
No,
you.
do you know what your cats would think about you?
What?
Oh man, all he does is sit and think.
All cats have got different personalities, though, haven't they?
Right, Joe. I tell you what. I'm going to pretend to be your cat.
Yeah.
You've got
Okay.
your Dr. Doolittle powers.
Which cat? There's three.
All right, I'm the first one.
Sabby.
Sabby, that's me. Yeah.
Interesting story about Sabby. Actually.
That's me. I am Sabby now.
Yeah, we thought Sabby was a girl cat, and we thought that it was pregnant. So we took it to the vets, and it turns out it's
Just
a man
fat.
cat. No, it's a man cat.
Right, brilliant. That's a great story. Everyone wanted to know that.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm Sabby.
yeah.
Meow. All right, Joe.
Hello.
Hello.
So, what did you do today?
I went out in the garden chasing mice and licked my bum.
Yeah, did you catch a mouse?
No.
No.
So I'm fat.
You're fat.
Yeah. You thought I was pregnant, remember?
Yeah, we're sorry. We're sorry about that.
Yeah, well, you know.
Is that why you're moody all the
I'm
time?
Meow, yeah.
Because we were calling you a girl cat.
Yeah, meow,
ages.
meow, meow. Sorry, I'm not getting used to this vocal cord yet. Meow, meow. Well, there we go.
No. So, what is it like to be a cat and be able to run along walls?
Well, it's
And
sort of
things
like
like
being
that.
a human that was running along a wall,
Yeah,
but smaller.
but cats,
Meow.
but cats always land on their feet when they can jump off really high things, can't they?
Yeah, you thought that when you threw me out the window, but
Yeah.
actually that hurt. I
Yeah.
broke my leg for 2 weeks.
So, yeah, cats have different taste buds to humans, don't they? So,
I don't know because I'm not human, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they do. So,
Why are you
what
asking me?
what does cat food taste like?
It tastes lovely.
Taste
But
nice.
that's all I've ever known, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't eaten
Well,
any
no,
human food.
we give you ham sometimes.
Well, yeah, occasionally,
out the
but
packet.
I mean, it's all the same sort of stuff. It's meat and protein and gelatin all mixed in together.
But cats only eat meat, don't they?
No, I sometimes I see you eating your chips and I think, oh, I'd like a fry.
Yeah, but when I try and give you like a vegetable or
I don't like vegetables.
some carrots or stuff like that, you don't want
Vegetables or carrots.
you don't want to have any of
I
that.
don't like carrots. They look horrible. They're for rabbits.
Yeah.
My mate Roger would have won them.
Or chocolate. You don't
I
want
love chocolate.
You like chocolate.
Yeah, kill me, but I love it.
Alright.
Is that dogs?
Do you
I
like
can't remember.
cheese?
Do I like cheese? Love it.
Because Casey likes cheese.
Why are we bringing Casey into it? I'm Sabby.
Yeah, I know, but Casey's the one you don't like.
No, I do. We're best friends with him.
Or you're not, because he bashes you with his claws.
It's a friendly thing.
This is
Yeah.
surreal.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
You spent a whole day thinking about how this conversation would go,
Yeah.
and in the space of 2 minutes, 3 people are already bored with it.
Well, it's interesting for me.
It was. Well, do you know what? It was interesting for me, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did that little role play.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. Last day. Oh God. Today I thought about stage stars and seeing all my friends. Also, I thought about how good it would be to be able to read minds and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You
Yeah.
need to
Why?
go out and
Because-
do something.
It'd be really good to read people's minds, because then you could hear what they were thinking, and then
That is mind reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basic 101 of mind reading,
yeah,
isn't it? It
but
doesn't work otherwise.
say if you went for an audition,
Right.
and you just finished your audition, and then they were sat there, writing down all their stuff. Then
All right. Go. I tell you what. Let's
know
role
what
play
they
this
were
one. Yeah,
thinking.
let's do this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Start doing
let's
your
not.
audition,
What am I auditioning?
and I'll say
for?
out loud what I'm thinking. Whatever you want.
What am I auditioning for?
Doesn't matter. Just go for it. Pretend you're going for one of the drama school auditions.
I can't do it on the spot now.
Go on.
You're
Go.
looking.
Come on.
No.
Go. Come on. I'm going to help you live your dream.
Well, say say that I just done my acting.
All right.
Yeah.
But, right, just start. Just do the first couple of lines. You don't have to act it. Just start saying them.
Of which?
Of any of them.
Well, which one?
Well, the normal one, not the funny one, not the two governors one. Right, you ready? So you start, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking audibly rather than just thinking it. Okay? Right, go.
No, I can't do it now. You put me on the spot.
This guy's an idiot. Get rid of him. He can't even remember what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's not reading minds, Scott. What I meant by reading minds is like, you know, Darren Brown. What Darren Brown does.
Darren Brown is a magician.
How does he read minds then?
He doesn't read minds.
Well, he does.
No, he doesn't. He says he doesn't read minds.
He can like tell you what you had for tea and that.
He doesn't tell you what you had for tea.
And he can read like,
he can read better than you.
You can think of a number and he'll like be able to know what it is.
Right, Joe, think of a number between 1 and 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
Mine was though.
Mine
Yeah,
4.
there you go. See, that was where I was getting it from.
Yeah. Anyway, but you.
I can't read their minds though,
I was
Joe.
just saying
it was a trick.
It would be good to read minds. That's it. That's all I was saying.
But when you could read my mind, when I said what I was thinking,
yeah,
that would put you off.
Yeah.
If I was sat there thinking, I wish this guy would hurry up, I want to get home.
Yeah.
That would put you off.
Yeah.
So then it wouldn't be good to read minds.
Well, no, because you'd be like, I know what you're thinking. They'd be like, no, you don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, I do.
Sorry, go on.
This.
Go on, we'll carry this on. I know what you're thinking. You don't know what I'm thinking.
I do know what you're thinking.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm not thinking that. That's not what I was thinking.
You weren't thinking that.
No, I know. I just said that.
You know, you just said that.
No, what you're doing? You're copying me.
I thought we were still role playing, like you were saying what you were thinking.
You can do that without a supervisor.
He's like being back in year 4.
Just saying, Jess
don't copy me. Don't
Jess
copy
said,
me.
oh, you need to go out and do things. This isn't what I do. I don't just sit in a chair thinking all day. I do other things as well. This is just my strange thoughts.
How long did this thought last? It's alright, I've read your mind, I can tell. 2 hours.
No.
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 Oh my god.
That thought was maybe about 10 minutes. 10,
well, I mean, I hope
minutes.
you enjoyed Joe's 30-minute diary. It was only meant to be a small section,
Yeah.
but my god, your mind is worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
dear.
please let us know if you enjoyed that, because that felt like torture.
If you have any ideas of
what you could put in your
things that
diary!
I could
It's your
think of.
diary! It's your diary, Joe! You can't get them to tell you what goes in your diary. If you want to write Joe's diary for him, please send it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good. It'd be interesting. Be interesting to hear what you think of my diary, and also ideas of other superpowers that I might be willing to take on.
Do you know what? If you want to write in with that, please feel free, but don't send it to me and don't send it to anyone else at Stage Stars. Right, we're going to finish the podcast, which has already gone on well longer than we were expecting, with some would you rather questions.
Oh, I like them.
So we're going to give one to each member of staff, excuse me. We're going to give one to each member of staff. And number 1 is going to go to Jess.
Okay, good.
Would you rather live one 1,000-year life
Okay.
or live 10 100-year lives?
Should I answer now?
Yeah.
10 100-year lives. That would be really cool.
Why?
'Cause one life I could just be me. One life I could be David Beckham.
No, you don't get to pick.
Yeah, I know, but I could, because this life I think, oh, I'm going to be a makeup artist, so I'm going to go to uni, do all the things I need to do. Next life I think, I'd be a chef. Go and be a chef. Next life I think, I'm going to be a professional football player.
But you'd have to spend the first 20 years of every life going to school.
I know, but like 1 year I'd be rebellious, 1 year I'd be really good.
Yeah, but 1 year you could have a like really bad life. You could be born like
No, 'cause I'd change it.
Homeless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Live one life homeless.
No.
Right.
And the next
Okay.
life I'd come back as
Do
a
you know what? Do
charity
you know what's really
worker
interesting?
saving homeless.
I'm going to add this to my facts, okay?
Mhm.
This isn't a fact, actually, just an idea. We could all be... That could be the case. When we wouldn't know.
Yeah, you know, when you die, you relive 7 seconds
No,
of your
that's
life.
not what I'm talking about. What...
This could be your 7 seconds.
Oh, yeah. That's
Right.
really a good point.
I know.
Sophie, yours.
Scary.
Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life, or feel like you need to sneeze and not be able to for the rest of your life?
Right.
Oh.
I've actually had hiccups twice today. But the annoying thing is, when I really need to sneeze, Scott always puts his fingers up my nose, and whenever I'm about to yawn, he puts his finger in my mouth. So I know how annoying that can be. And I actually kind of like the sensation of hiccups. So I'm going to say hiccups.
You want to go hiccups for the rest of your life?
It
Belly,
could-
though.
Okay.
Oh, I nearly got them again. No, I nearly got them again. Because honestly, once I get them, that opens the gate. And I will get them for a few days.
Right. Joe's was going to be this one.
Hiccup gate.
But after Joe's diary, I'm not sure he needs to get this.
Oh no.
It's would you rather have the ability to read minds or just have the ability to read?
That is not what
And
it
if you
said.
can read minds, then you'll be illiterate. So you could read people's minds, but you couldn't actually read anything.
It is actually that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I was
what
thinking
Yeah,
that.
no, that is Joe's one that's just popped up. We're going to change it, but I know you'd want to read minds, Joe. You don't care about reading, do you? You just love to know what someone's thinking. I can tell you what everyone listening's
Yeah.
thinking. Well, most of them are probably thinking, thank God I turned that off 45 minutes ago. But the ones that
Yeah.
are still listening are thinking, idiot. Number 5, we'll do this one instead. Would you rather eat chocolate flavoured poop
No.
or eat poop flavoured chocolate?
I would probably say probably poop flavoured chocolate because
So you'd rather taste the poop?
yeah, but if you had chocolate flavoured poop, it would be poop.
Yeah, but it would taste like chocolate, so you wouldn't...
Yeah, but you would know it was poop.
It wouldn't all taste like chocolate, just the coating.
No, it would all taste like chocolate. It would taste like you were eating chocolate.
Yeah, but you would know it was poop.
Yeah, but it would taste like
But how
chocolate, so
would
your
you-
taste buds wouldn't.
How would someone do that?
Well, it would. Your brain would know.
You could just
Have you,
shut your eyes.
would you eat snails?
No.
I've
it's
eaten snails.
Well, there you go. That's
before.
as disgusting as poop.
No, it's not.
Same thing.
Snails is not as disgusting as poop.
I love the fact
Right.
we're saying poop.
So you would rather eat poop flavoured chocolate? You'd rather have the taste of poop in your mouth?
Stop saying poop.
Poop. Just to confirm that's your answer.
I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yes.
Right. My question is: you're on a desert island with a beautiful woman. Would you rather they are top half fish or they are bottom half fish? I think bottom half fish because
Yeah.
you'd want to be able to talk to them. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd just be going blur,
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
and it would be like
And
being stuck with Joe.
I
Blur.
imagine
Blur,
a fish
blur.
head on legs would look really weird.
And they might have a 3-second memory like goldfish.
That's a good point.
There you go. That was a nice, easy one. Right. Well, thank you for listening to the Stage Stars Week 1 podcast. I can't promise you that next week's will be any better, but I can promise you it'll be a lot shorter. If you have managed to make it all the way to the end of the hour and 4 minutes, then congratulations, because I can't believe I did. Thank you very much, and it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.